Whatever the occasion, with ATL, you can never be out of style. ATL, bringing fabric to life.
Every day, he has a drink filled with malt. Every day, he has a drink filled with malt and milk. Every day, he has a drink filled with malt, milk, and cocoa. Every day, he needs the nutritious goodness of Milo. Milo, the energy to go further. This advert is FDA approved. Every day, he looks after his brother and chases a bus. Every day he looks after his brother, chases a bus, and learns new things. Every day he looks after his brother, chases a bus, learns new things, and gets back home. Every day he looks after his brother, chases a bus, learns new things, gets back home, and helps his mom. Phew. That's why every day he needs his cup of Milo filled with the nutritious goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa. Milo, the energy to go further.
From Nestle.
This advert is FDA approved.
Good evening. Welcome to the Friday edition of the show. It's been a tough week, hasn't it? It's been a very, very tough week. You know, what's with this ritual murder, on our heads as a nation. We've been talking about it all of this week. And if plans had gone well, we should have had the information minister this week to climax, all of the conversations that we've been having this week concerning that situation. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but I'm hopeful that in the coming weeks it won't happen and we would get to speak with the information minister directly about all of the issues that have come. We've handled it, in the different dimensions, and I'd really hoped that we'll get to speak to him, at sort of climax that conversation. But that did not happen. However, this evening, I was thinking, why not end the week on a lovely, chilled, talented, looking for the adjectives, amazing, amazing way, to just end the week in a soothing, again, lovely way. Now, right now on the Ghanaian music scene, there's somebody that's really trending, for the males. There's one that's trending on the female side. But on the male side, there's one that's really trending right now. I mean, I've known he's been happening for but the rest of you seem to now catching on. I've known for a while now, but you guys are all catching on, and that's fine. And so this evening, I thought to myself, why not have this wonderful man here in the studio? Let's have a conversation. And he's somebody I've been chasing for a while. So I'm happy that this evening we get to sit and chat and get to know the one, the only, drum roll, Kamido. Did you like that?
Yeah, that's like really beautiful intro. Yeah. Finally, I'm here.
Charlie, why have you been doing this? I just needed you in the studio.
I'm so sorry.
To come and give me some your serenade as for the weekend.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional.
What happened?
I know that like all things, was like working for our good, So
right. So this is our good.
Yeah, I think that this is the time that the Lord has made. That I come to the studio.
And we should rejoice and be glad in it.
Exactly. Yeah. But how you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I can see that. And I'm fine too. Like, right. I'm happy. I'm in a good place, So I just think that it's the right time for me to come and then, so we could catch up.
You know what I really like about you? You have a great vibe.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Your vibe is constant. All of us,
me
myself included,
we
are like this. There are times when you're up and other times you're down. But every time I meet you, you're always just up.
Yeah, me self, like I'm like that sometimes. But
really?
Just that knowing that the fact that I'm like they call us stars, right? And then the star is always like known to be like shining, so I'm always supposed to bring that smile on people's faces. I can't bring my bad energy, or my sadness or whatever to the room, right. So everywhere I go, I try to, put up that smile that can, electrify the whole place and make everybody, you know, lightened.
And it's working.
Yeah, thank God for that.
It's really working. It's really working. You have a great positive energy that
thank you.
Totally dig.
Thank you.
I
thank you
totally
so
dig.
much.
But what's up with the green hair? Let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about your green hair for a minute.
Yeah.
What's up with the green hair?
Well, I think that
it's unusual.
Yeah, it's not really like common, you know. A lot of people go for like gray. I think gold. A lot of people love to go for gold and all of that, you know. But when I began the music thing, my hair started growing, you know, and then I realized that a lot of artists was like having these dreadlocks,
right?
And I didn't want to be like one of them. Like I studied marketing in a university, so then I know that there's something called branding, and then branding helps you stand out. So I wanted to stand out because it's like a lot of people are now having dreadlocks, and then so now if you're trying to pinpoint like the new one of like me among the new artists, then it's gonna be like that one too has like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then I said, let me just dye my hair so I can be different, you know, so I can be easily identified, you know, from the new artists, and it worked. And I think I was actually gonna go for gray, and then the barber said he didn't have gray at that time. I was like, alright, cool, then if this is what you have, let's go with it.
Let's go.
And you know, all things were good. This was also like,
I love it.
Yeah.
Listen, anytime somebody says, this is me, I'm different, look at me, I like it.
That's it.
I like it. We all can't be the same in this world, can we?
Never.
Right.
Never.
Right. And it's important that we show ourselves in a different ways,
unique ways, you know.
Thank you, and be the salt of the world, isn't it? And spice up the world nicely. So great stuff. I dig the hair. Take me back. Let me get to know the Camilo that I don't know, you know. So let's talk about. Let's go all the way back to Camilo as a little boy.
Yeah.
Troublesome.
As a little boy, it was Raphael. Yeah, as a little boy.
Raphael.
Yeah. Raphael, Atachi, Kofi. Yeah, as a little boy, that was.
So what's the surname?
The surname is Atachi.
Atachi. Okay.
Yes, the surname is Atachi.
Okay.
And I was raised. When I was born and raised by. I wasn't born by a single mother, but I was raised by a single mother. Sad thing is, my dad was late. Even before I was born.
Oh, wow.
And good thing is that the good news is it really didn't affect me as a little child. Like I was really happy around my mom, and my mom, like, she really did everything possible to make me a happy kid, you know. So I was really a happy kid, and I think that I was really ambitious. Growing up, I was very ambitious. I saw a plane one time in the sky. I think we went for like a visit. I was living in home. My mom is a teacher, or was a teacher in Ola Girls Senior High School.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was raised on the campus. And so one time...
You're an Ola boy.
Yes, I'm an Ola boy, exactly. You know. So I think that we traveled to Accra to visit my auntie.
Right.
And then I saw a plane. I saw a plane in the sky, and I loved it. I was like, whoa, this is nice. And where my auntie lives is like every other minute or like 5 minutes you see like a plane coming, you know, to land.
Right.
So I was like, wow, this is fascinating. And I told my mom, I want to be a pilot. Like, how can I get in a plane? I wanted to be a pilot so bad. And so then I started to, you know, think about it, like imagine me, like, you know, piloting a plane and all that. And then yeah, so that became like, you know, my whole fascination for life. Like I really wanted to be in a plane, you know, and fly so bad. And then fast forward, I grew a little bit, and then a cousin of mine took me to the internet cafe, and guess what?
What?
Because I wasn't doing anything, so he, you know, at that time we buy the time.
Right,
we buy the time,
yeah,
so
yeah.
he now bought another time for me to sit behind one computer, and then he went to YouTube, and you know, he played me Acorn.
Right.
And at that time he played me Acorn.
How old were you then?
Ooh, I think I was like 14, 15 thereabout. Yeah.
You're very young.
Yeah, I was very young. I'm actually very young.
Still?
Yeah, very young.
How young is young? Do you mind?
I'm 27 now.
Oh, that's not too young.
I'm still
That's
young.
okay.
My mom still has control of me, so my mom still has control over me, so yeah. She can see me on WhatsApp and be like, "Why are you still up? Go to bed." And that's it.
Tell mommy your start. Tell mommy understand that.
Yeah,
You know.
she's getting used to it, like,
Right.
little by little.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so to continue the story,
Yeah.
my cousin played Acorn, and I fell in love with Acorn sound, and that was it. I came back home and I was singing "Lonely." That's it. And then I was like, I want to change my dream. I want to I don't want to be a pilot no more. Like I want to be a musician.
Right.
You know, so I would sing Acorn's music every time. And my major chore at home was to wash the dishes in the morning, like the bowls in the morning. So I started doing that.
I love your mom.
My mom will make you do everything.
I love your mom. I love her.
She's a lovely woman.
Yeah.
You know,
how many were you?
We were 3.
3. How many girls?
1 girl.
And 2 guys.
And
so what were the chores for everybody?
At that time, I was basically doing everything. Basically doing everything because I was like a firstborn. And my mom, she has this principle. She's like, nah, they're not up to the stage where they start to do chores. So you do everything. Like, I'm like, Mom, I'm doing this. I'm always complaining. And she would make me do everything so that I could actually stay by myself. Like, you never know. You know, when we had a lot of these situations in where I come from in Aflau, it's like you're very young and then your parents, you know, go late. So it's like you have to leave by yourself, you have to take care of your siblings and all that. So she actually wanted to, she actually explained to me later that that's what she wanted us to learn. At the stage, you handle everything. Where it's like when they're not, like our parents are not around, we can take, like one of us can take care of everything or stand by ourselves. You know, so I was basically doing everything.
I love that. Do you know why I love it so much?
Nah.
I love the fact that you're a guy and she had you doing all the domestic stuff.
Oh, you've not seen
Where
anything.
to go, Maame?
Yeah, you've not seen anything. I've not even told you everything.
There's more.
There's more.
Let's go.
You know, so my mom will have me doing all that, and then I wake up in the morning, and then the motivation is to be singing while I'm doing it, because sometimes it's like it's tiring, you know. You know when the banku kanzo sticks in the bowl in the pot and all that, you have to be like, you know, it's crazy. So
you have to be like what?
I mean, when the banku kanzo, when it sticks in the pot, and then you have to like make sure
scrape it off,
scrap everything off.
Water in the thing.
It's crazy sometimes
water because leave it overnight. No,
sometimes it's so hard that you put water in it, and I don't remember to put water in there overnight. So it's like I have to make sure everything goes out in the morning. Yes. You know, so that's what was happening, and the only way I could get through that was to be singing. So I'll be singing, and my mom would shout from the inside, "Will you shut up and finish everything now?" Oh my God, yeah. So I'll shut up for like 2 minutes, and the next minute I'm still singing. You know.
So you love to sing.
After I listened to Acorn, I started loving singing.
Did you know at this point that you had a great voice?
I don't think I had a great voice at the time.
Really?
I don't think I had I don't think I had a great voice at the time, but it was more of the passion for me. Okay. You know, it was more of the passion, and it's like I put my mind to it. I was loving what I was singing. Right. Probably it wasn't sounding so nice or pleasant to my mom's ear, and that's why she was shutting me down.
She's shutting me down.
Yeah, you know. So I did that, and then I moved on to high school. Right. Fast forward, in Rhinebeck Junior High School. It was a boarding school. Okay. And so like during entertainment, they asked the Form 1s what if you had any special, you know, talents that you wanted to showcase at entertainment, you could come forward. And I went for it at that time, and I think I remember singing Ophoria Ponsa.
Which one?
I can't remember the words right now, but it goes like this. Oh, my fellow is a toe like a yeah, sound like that. And I'll sing that.
You have an amazing voice.
Oh, please.
Seriously, you have an amazing voice.
And people will be telling me that. A lot of people, seniors, kept telling me that. And so it's like, after entertainment, the next day, Sunday, Monday, whatever day, if they were like punishing juniors for fun, they would just ask me to sing. You know. So I realized that this thing was becoming serious.
It was a thing.
Yeah, it became a thing for me. And so when I graduated junior high, I think I came to spend the vacations in Accra at my auntie's place, the same auntie where I saw the plane.
Where the planes are.
Exactly. So then her children, at that time, Sarkodie had come on the scene. And so like everyone was trying to learn Sarkodie's raps. And that was so crazy because Sarkodie will drop a rap today, and tomorrow almost all the guys in my house know how to rap everything.
Right.
And I was being left out because I couldn't speak Chi, you know, at that time, properly at that time. Right. So it's like, now I'm just standing there and they're rapping. And they're like, oh, Charlie, what's it? It's like, yo, and everybody was doing it, and I was just like standing there looking at them. I was like, nah, bro, I can't lose like this, you know. So in the morning, I'll call my little cousin. I was like, yo, teach me, you know. So he would take me through, and so I learned about 3 of Sarkodie's raps.
When you couldn't even speak Chi.
When I couldn't even speak Chi properly, you know. And when I spoke at that time, when I speak at that time, you would know that it's like they call it Ayigbe Chi. Exactly. So fast forward, I went to SHS in Bishop Herman College, and as soon as I got in the school, I think the next day, the seniors will start like, you know, bullying for fun.
Right.
It's normal. So they call you, hey, come here, hey, what, you know, all of that, and it's like, yo, what did they do? I'm like, and people could dance, people could do different stuff, like type of stuff. And I said I could sing and I could rap. And then they'll say rap for me. And I would rap exactly like Sarkodie. And then they started to call me Sarkodie in school. And I'm like, then it looks like everything I put my mind to, I could actually do. You know, so I was so happy because now seniors were not bullying me. They're just like, yo, rap. And I'll just give them rap. And then they'll be feeling me, and then, you know, it was so funny. It was so funny. Music kind of like just changed my life. It changed everything. And I started getting favors upon favors. And I would sing, and my mom would come back and tell me, oh, this auntie said, you sound amazing. Let me give you this. Oh, that, you should be giving this. That. It was...
Okay, so at what point did you decide that, listen, this is the good stuff, this is where it's at, let me actually do this professionally?
I think that it happened after one entertainment program in Bishop Herman College when I performed, and then another guy also came to perform, and I loved what he did. So then we met after the entertainment, and we're like, yo, bro, this is really dope. Can we like do a song together or something like that? So we went on vacation, and then the guy called me and was like, bro, we are going to record the song. Do you want to be a part of it? At that time, people don't just go and record a song by themselves. They join. It's like a squad. Right. And then we all go and record a song for the school and all that. You know, so it's like, oh, Bishop Herman boys do some track. Accra guys do some track. All of that. So then I was like, yeah, I'll be a part of it. So we did the first track. And I'm like, bro, I think we should just be musicians. You know, and the guy's like, yeah, he wants to take it serious too. Then we became serious. Then we approached one studio called Mickey Michael Studios, and was like, bro, we want to do this seriously. Can you take us under your wings? And he loved us too, and he was like, yeah, let's go. And that was just it. Music began. So
let me ask the questions now.
Yes.
As you are speaking, all I see is a very determined young guy.
Pretty much.
Who just keeps going.
Pretty much.
Right? For most people, things happen that sort of quells them. For most of us. So a lot of people are not that forward. Like you see, you still have that vibe.
Yeah.
I see you have that vibe. Like, listen, this is what I want. I'm going to get it.
Yeah, exactly.
What is it that gives you that much positivity, that much confidence? That sounds like a very confident young boy, dead now man. Right? Yeah. But what is it that gives you that much confidence? You're just like, I want it, I'm going to get it, and I will get it.
Yeah, I made a post on Instagram recently, and I said that I'm a young man with a special brain, and I think that for real I have a special brain, you know, and I've been blessed with a special brain. Let me say it like that, you know. I realized growing up that everything I put my mind to, because I think that when I loved Akon, that was just it. I started to sing his songs back to back. They used to call me Akon. The thing is, I just realized that that's just how God made me. I'm so determined. Like, if I want something, I really go for it. And I hate to...
You haven't had a lot of no's in your life, have you?
I've had so many no's in my life. But the thing is, it's just, I know, I feel it. You know, I feel it, and I know that this is it. Like, I have to do this. You know, I really never thought that I'll be here today. Honestly, I thought I was going to make it in a group. I thought I was going to, you know, but it's just that drive that kept me going. It's like, I have to make a mark. I have to make it, like, I feel it. Like, I don't have to even say it with my mouth. I just feel it. You know, so I don't rest. Like, I know that this music thing, like, it is what it is. You know, I disturb George a lot. Like, he will tell you for a fact, like, I disturb him a lot. sometimes some things seem impossible at this stage, but I'm like, bro, I think that, you know, I feel like we can do this. Like, let's just put this here, put that there, and you know,
let's just go.
And I sound crazy sometimes, and sometimes I sound impatient also, you know. But I think that that's just how a dreamer is, you know. Whatever God puts on my heart is what I chase, and that's just how God made me. And I don't think that I think that God never make like mistakes, you know. So he made me this way for a purpose, and I have to like leave my purpose. And that's
I'm tapping into your positivity. I'm just tapping into it, and I'm taking some of it for myself because I think it's great. Yeah. Because sometimes we tend to question ourselves and second guess ourselves out of our blessings. You know, you just think, oh, what if, you know, this thing I'm going to do, you just seem to be like, I want it, let me go get it. Yeah.
I know, like, sometimes it's gonna, like, sometimes things go wrong, but it's just, I believe that if I try and I fail, like, people say that a lot, but I just, for me, it's like, if I fail, then I know the way around it now.
Right.
If I go, like, around the roundabout, then now I know that, oh, there's just two, like, outlets, like, you know, if I don't go around it, I won't know that, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, there are two turns or whatever. So I feel like, after I go and I make the mistake, at least I know what is ahead of me, you know. So I'll come back and I do it again. I do it over and over again. You know, it's been a journey for me, actually. I wish I could break everything now for you. Like, that's really something I wish I could do for you. But.
Okay, so the group thing didn't work out. You guys decided to call it quits at some point.
I won't say it didn't work out. I think
no, not it didn't work out in terms of it wasn't great. Yeah. It's just that you are not in the group anymore.
Yes.
So somehow it didn't, you know, go all the way. So both of you or one of you decided let's right. So then let's talk about Camido, the single artist, because if I'm being too ignorant, correct me, I don't think it's that easy to just break through in Ghana, is it?
It's not easy.
Right.
It's actually not easy.
Right.
It's not easy to break through in a world, in any part of the world, and it's so not easy to break through in Ghana. Like, do you see what I'm saying?
I get
it's not easy to break through in any part of the world, but it's so not easy to break through, especially in the entertainment industry in Ghana. That's if, like, you're sticking to your purpose, like what you actually want to do. It's not easy. It's so not easy. Facts.
Yeah. So how did you do it?
For me, I broke away from the group in 2017 December. I took the whole of 2018 to do covers. I told myself that I have to start all the way from top. Now, one thing I know is if new artists come up on the scene, you have to know how to sing people's songs. You know, so I met this gentleman called Nikwe through my former management, 3FS. I met him through them, and then he used to take me. He said, oh, I had a great voice. So then he's going to attach me to his band, and then he would take me to, like, shows. So Nikwe usually does, like, acoustics. He plays the guitar, and sometimes he gets gigs for, like, single artists. So he took me to front, back. He took me to TV stations. I'm not going to mention, obviously.
Oh, feel free.
I can mention, actually. Thank you so much. I can mention CTTV. He took me to CTTV, and I was the first artist to premiere the CTTV, like the whole beginning of CTTV. I was the first artist to go sing over there, and that was it. He took me there, took me to front, back, took me to different shows, and people started loving me. And I felt like, okay, now I'm getting the confidence to stand by myself, because it was really hard to stand in front of, like, an audience and sing just by myself, because I had just broken out of a group. You know, so I was a little shy. I felt like I wasn't complete.
You were shy?
Yes, I was shy.
Okay.
Honestly. I was shy. I'm still a very shy guy.
Right, we believe you. Go on.
You know, so big shout outs to Nikwe. Like, he really, like, helped me to, like, be exposed to that confidence. And then I took it from there, started recording in my room. And one day in, I think, around September, October 2018, I decided to record Odoyewu, Weti Be The Matter. I recorded in my room while I was dealing with a cold, a very bad cold. But the thing about me is, like I already said, if I want something, I go for it. So I told myself that, okay, the usual is not to sing when you have a cold, or to make a song when you have a cold. But let me just do it, because I'm not blown anyway. So I'm just doing it for me. So I recorded the song. And then I just sent it to my friends, like, on WhatsApp, yo, Charlie, check this out. And people was like, yeah, it's nice. So one time a friend of mine came and then went in her car and we're playing a song and she was doing a video. She was like, this is a very great song. She was like all emotional. I'm like, bro, why are you doing this? This is like something I do every day, you know. So she was feeling like this was extraordinary. So I played it to one of my friends and it's like, yo, you need to meet like our other guys and play this to them. And that was just how everything started for me. And I was like, bro, let's shoot a video for the song. We're ready to start releasing a song, and one person said, oh, let's meet Omar Sterling, he's my friend. We went to meet Omar Sterling, and Omar Sterling introduced me to Darko Vibes because he was just like his prodigy, something like that. And then I was like, I'll be really grateful to have Darko Vibes on my song, because Darko Vibes was like a little,
he has a vibe,
mainstream at
he
that
has
time.
a vibe, yeah,
and he was a great vibe. He was the Darko Vibes. You
has
know.
a vibe, yeah.
So we met and I was sitting right there like this. And they were like, yeah, we can do this. Yeah, blah, blah. I was just like, God, what is this? This is crazy. Like, everything is speaking so fast. And then Darko Vibe jumped on the song in like 2-3 days. He sent his verse back. We dropped the song. And everything changed.
That's amazing. You met the right people at the right time, I would say.
Yeah.
Because there are some artists in Ghana who have managed to stay very unique in a very special, and Darko Vibes is one of those.
Very
it's not
unique.
Your everyday regular,
Right.
right? And I think you're doing that for yourself too.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing when you have your style and you're recognized for that.
Yeah.
So to have had that kind of sort of introduction, sort of,
Yeah.
I think it's really good. Somehow, don't you think that it's really helped out?
It's
a whole
helped a lot.
lot?
I'm not going to lie.
Right.
It's
right.
helped so much.
Right.
And I want to just say a special thank you to Darko Vibes
Right.
and Omar Sterling, wherever
Right.
they are.
Right.
You know, special thank you to them, special thank you to my team. Because I never saw it coming this way. I just thought it was going to be one of my songs that I was going to put on SoundCloud and that's it. Because I was doing so many covers. If you check my SoundCloud, too many covers. You know, that we're not getting anywhere. Like, obviously,
You
people
see,
tell you.
Let's talk about your style and let's talk about collaborations. You'd be so great for that.
Yeah.
Even remixes and stuff. You just bring something new to a song that makes it like
Thank
really,
you. Thank
really.
you so much.
Oh no, today I'm just trying to make your hair big so that
No.
you can't fit into the door when you're ready to leave.
George has closed all the spaces. Like, I don't even have space to like make my head swell. He's like, you can't feel special. You cannot feel special when
No,
people
let him feel special.
You know.
Let's talk about your business. Let's pretend he's not here. Let's talk about him.
Yeah.
He's amazing, isn't he?
He's very amazing.
And how has he contributed to this brand that we see now?
He has contributed so much to the brand. I think that one problem that we faced when we dropped the song is like a lot of people were hearing the song, but they didn't know who was behind the song. They knew Darko Vibes. It's like, oh, Darko Vibes featured on the song that they don't know. Nobody knew me at the time. It's like, so now I started to feel sorry for myself. It's like, I got in a place.
That's so true. I knew your song. I didn't know you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's so
I got in a
true.
place, and then there were beautiful girls. Beautiful girls. It's like,
sorry.
the song was playing. It's like, oh my God, this is so. And I'm saying down there, and I'm like, do you know it's me? Do you guys? In my head, I'm like, do you guys know it's me? Come on, hug me now. Like, you know, because usually you get like a hug. I was like, oh, I love you.
Hello.
They were not saying anything to me.
They didn't care
It was
about
like-
you.
I was feeling so
Nobody
sorry.
cared about you.
So I was feeling so sorry for myself. So I got back home and I told Hova, I was like, bro, I don't even know, man. This blow thing, is this what it is? Because people don't know me, bro. People don't know me. And special thank you also to Red SK.
dear.
You know, because I feel like sometimes you might have the money to push your song or you might have the resources, but if you don't have the right people to go through,
Right.
things don't really work out. You know,
Right.
so-
Okay. So not to give too much away, right? Because obviously this would go to your branding, it goes to your marketing and all of that. What are we doing with you? What's George doing with you? What's happening?
Yeah, George.
Because for some people, let me expand
Yeah,
on that for a
yeah.
minute. For some people, we are going with the African vibe. You know, for some people, this is hip hop. For some people, we are fresh and we are new. You know, for some people, we are cool, we are romantic. What's happening with Camilo? What's your thing?
It's I don't know. It's really gonna be hard to say that, but for me, it's more of a very it's more about the music for me.
Right.
You know, and obviously the looks, like just calm Camilo, but it's more of the music.
Right.
You know,
Right.
It's more of the music.
Right. So what music is it?
Afro-pop,
right.
Afro-pop, but it's R&B fused. It's like I do Afro-pop R&B, you know, but obviously Ghanaian style, like,
right.
you know, because has the airway in there. But it's Afro-pop mixed with R&B. That is my vibe, and we want to sell or take my vibe to the world, not
right.
be any other person, you know. So that's just basically what we're doing. You know.
Amazing. So now that you've properly blown, now that the girls are
I think I'm properly blown, though.
But now we know you, right? When we see you, we know you.
Yeah.
Like the last time you were in my office, as soon as you came, I was like, oh,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but
how is that like? Let's talk about that for a minute. How is that feeling like? How is that like? People now see you and recognize you and can give you the due credits for your work. How is that like?
Actually, yeah. Yeah, I feel grateful to God.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, like I feel very grateful because before it wasn't like that, and now things have changed. Like I feel like it's step by step. I came in, like now my song is blown, and then nobody knew me, and then now George also came on board. Everyone began to know me. You know, almost everyone began to know me, and now I can actually drive through like a tinted glass car, and people still like pinpoint me and say that, oh yes, Camido. And I'm just grateful. Like I'm just, every time things like this happen, I say to myself, I'm like, thank you, Jesus. You know, because it could have been like a different story. I could have just come on with one song and that would be it for me. You know, so, and we've had a lot of like experiences in the industry where people just like, they call people one hit wonder and all of that, but I thank God that it hasn't been my situation. And people love me, and I feel very grateful. I'm not gonna lie, like I drive through and people say hello, I say hello back, and they're like, oh, I really love your music and I love your personality, and I'm like, I'm just grateful because it could have been different.
And the girls, how you dealing with the girls?
I'm learning to just you know, sometimes it's confusing, you know, because today you see one very beautiful lady, next lady, one very extremely beautiful lady, all loving you and all that. But I'm learning to understand that it's work, and just as you walk into the bank and you see a beautiful teller, you can't, you know.
She's not part of the money. You know, you just came for the money. So you take your money and you go away.
So you just deal with the business and you move. So when it's time for me to, you know, post for photos, I post for photos and do what I have to do, and I just move, you know, because I believe that it's not just here we want to get to. It's not just Ghana. We want to take this to the world. Like, we really want to just take it, like, sell in Ghana and then move to the world, because now the internet has made it possible for us to, you know, blow globally at the goal. So there's no time for no mediocrity and chasing unnecessary things. Like, it's all about the work, put in the work. Yeah, give the people the music they want to listen to.
Absolutely, give us the music. give us the music. How are the other trappings of the industry? Because I know that there are other trappings, you know, like the pressure to be rich. The pressure to sometimes be somebody you are not. The pressure to pose. You know, there's so much pressure. How are you dealing with all of these things? Because it comes with a blowing, doesn't it?
You're right. This is like one of the realest talks, you know. Yeah, the thing is that sometimes we're out there, and then you can look on another artist's Instagram or social media, and you see that they have a lot more followers than you do, and you see sometimes some people do certain things that you don't think that you can do as a person, or my personality don't allow me to do stuff like that. But then you meet certain people and are like, yo, can't you see this person? Can't you see that person? Why can't you do this? And I'm like, in a quest to, you know, because it's like you watch some artists from Nigeria or other parts of the world who are like you, say maybe the same level, they just came out with like 2 or 3 songs, and then they have like 2 million followers on Instagram or on Facebook and all of that, and then you are kind of like tempted to do certain things that other people are doing to catch these fast followers, you know, all of that,
to draw attention to yourself.
Draw so much attention to yourself. But I think that God is involved also, because I who doesn't love to have 2 or 3 or 4 or 10 million followers on Instagram, you know. But I think that it's really important, and so sometimes a lot of counseling go into that, for me to just stay whom I am and leave my purpose, you know. It comes with a lot of pressure, and then sometimes also family calls or friends expect that you know, it's crazy how you stop in the traffic and people know you, so they feel like you need to have a lot of money to just dash out. You know, but sometimes it's hard also. You know, we put a lot of money also in the promotion or in the products. So it's like we don't really have so much to throw like you see the Davidos doing, you know, because probably they're cash cows now. But we're not cash cows. We're still at the introductory stage. And so more money is going into the product than to be like, you know, dashing out. But it comes with a lot of pressure. I'm not going to lie. Like, people ask you, people send you messages like, bro, we're doing this and we're stuck and we need help. And I'm like, bro, I'm just like you. You know, the fact that you're working in a bank don't mean that you can dash out 10 million or 1 million. So it comes with a lot of pressure. But I think that shout outs to the beautiful people that God puts around us. Like, shout outs to George Britton, shout outs to Hova. Like, the people that are around me, they kind of like guide me. Sometimes I best out. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I best out in the secret of my room, or, you know, my bedroom, or even in front of George. And I'm like, why are we not, you know? Then that voice comes in again. You see, it's a step by step. Just as we started, he was here, and you know, so I'm not gonna lie, it comes with a lot of pressure.
They're keeping it real. I like, you know, that. They're keeping it real for you.
I feel like it's important for us to have these people around us. You know, not everyone has the real people around them. Some people have what the streets say or calls fanfulas, and these fanfulas make us feel like, Allah, you do everything. You know that? Wallahi, nobody. You know, and these things can actually get in our heads.
Right.
Oh, Charlie, tell them your mind. Oh, insult them some. But I look at myself, I'm like, how can a guy like me talk to, in real life, I can't stand in front of maybe, let me just say, I can't stand in front of you and just say, oh, get out, or, you know, F out. I can't say that to you in real life. That's not how I was raised. So why do I get in this business and see other people doing it and I try to do the same thing? And in the long run, I tarnish or I destroy the beautiful brand that we commenced building. You know, so I think that it takes a lot of guidance and submission for us, the creatives. Because sometimes artists best out. We see all the time, they best out on Instagram Live, call out people, call out radio station, TV stations, and it kind of like now breaks the relationship between them and the station. Later they drop products or music or videos, and then the stations don't want to be associated.
Speaking of which, I understand there's a new one this night.
Actually.
Hey! We're leaving that to the last, right?
To the last session,
yes,
right? Section of the show.
But speaking of difficulties, let's talk about COVID-19, you know, and how that has affected, you know, your music. Because, correct me again, you do a lot of performances, don't you?
Yeah.
Live performances.
Yes.
So, I mean, COVID could not have been easy for you.
Wasn't easy.
Right.
Wasn't easy. And around the time that COVID popped up was the timeline that we had for my album. You know, so then we're really hit. We were really hit. Like, it took people like George, Hova to say, you know, guys, people like Neptunes to say that let's get on our purpose. With or without COVID. In the midst of COVID, what can we do as a creative? What can we do, or what can you do? You know, and we realized that it was wrong. It was not appropriate for a new artist like me to put out an album in the midst of COVID, because putting out an album, I was meant to really do like run road, like get on the road, every nook and cranny, let people hear of the album and know of an artist called Camido. That's what we're meant to like do, tours. But we realized that wasn't going to be possible, so we decided to just do audio promo. I'm calling it audio promo because obviously, like, well, actually it was visual because we were using social media, you know, to do all of their promos, all of their noise, all of their, you know, marketing. And it worked out. It worked out some way, somehow, because where there's a will, there's a way, you know. So we found our way around COVID, even though it was difficult. The most important, you've been launched a few projects here and there, because, you know, George is my Facebook friend, so I saw him put you up, you know. So much.
Yeah, there were a couple of projects.
We did WhatsApp video call with the fans. We did Save the Kids with Camido.
I remember that very well.
Exactly, where I tried to raise funds with my little platform to support mothers who were stuck in the hospital because they were unable to pay the hospital bills. And that went well. for an artist like myself at that time. Went really, really well. Thanks to everybody that donated, all our sponsors. People came on board, and it was really fun. Then we moved on to do the WhatsApp video call with the fans, catch up with people, see how they were faring. We moved on to drop an EP. It was wonderful. EP that had songs like Maria, OMG, Maria. Exactly. And songs also like them they follow me, they follow me. Because my was so Bolisa, give me blessing. They follow me. A lot of people love that also.
Listen, I've had it to the top. You have to start singing. What was the time? Because listen, you're going to be singing for us. And for me, that's the highlights of those conversations. So let me read a few of what the messages are saying, and then we'll come back, and then we are going straight to the music. Which one first? You're singing first or the album first? The new release. Which one first?
Yeah, we can. Anything. You ride. You take the wheel.
Okay.
Let's go.
So Waranyo Inakwitia says, Amma, this guy is doing really well in the entertainment outlet. He's one of the guys I admire quietly.
Thank you so much.
This one says, Michael, how are you? Are you Michael?
Oh, I'm actually Raphael.
Oh, so why is he calling you Michael? Anyway, he says, long time. I like your songs. Wow.
Thank you.
You're my guy from Bishop Herman.
Yeah.
Bobu.
Yeah.
You do all. It's me, Muzaka. I lost your contact. Text your number to me.
Alright, cool. Just DM me on Facebook, Instagram.
Right. This one says, good evening. This guy is really good. I like his music, especially Maria. Atik from T-Town, Tamale Kuku, I think. Right. So I don't want anything to, sort of delay us. So I'm going straight to Facebook. I'll take a few from Facebook too. And then we can quickly get into the music. This one is from Anas Hamzat. Hey, my Nalarego friend. He says, good evening, boss Alma. Well, good evening to you too. Hope everybody in Nalarego is doing amazingly. Stone Gadi says, good evening. Togbi Adadi the Sith says, good interview. And then David Taki says, Mido. And then he's calling you hero. He says, only your music makes me feel relaxed.
Thank you.
I think I've done well with the messages. Okay, so now tell us about the new one.
Yeah, the new one is called Available.
It's
called Available, and we did something special. Basically, I had a song on my EP called TikTok, aka Available, and so then we were looking for a song to commence my album with, and then we felt like we didn't really go into that song on the EP, so then we decided to revisit it, and we had a brother from the UK called UG Official. He's actually Ghanaian.
UG Official.
Exactly, jump on that.
If you've heard easy songs, you know UG
You're
Official.
right. And UG is an amazing singer, so we met him, and then we had a beautiful chat. He jumped on the song and he did amazingly well.
I've seen him perform live though in London.
He's really dope. He's really dope. So he's a brother now. And so every Camido fan or Mido gang, you guys should welcome UG Official as our family member. And so we put out Available. Big shout outs to the team. It's out tonight. And the video is on YouTube. You can go there, Google.
You're gonna be playing the video.
Right,
guys.
We're premiering the video here also. So, guys,
for the first time, don't forget to add the fact that it's for the first time.
Actually, for the first time, we're going to be premiering the video on Pan African TV, and wherever your family members are, call everybody to come and sit in front of the TV, and let's all stream and watch together.
What's the song about? I hope it's ready.
This song talks about me being available to that special lady, you being available to your special wife, your special husband, every time, any day that they need your services or they need your help or they need your support. Be available to them. Are
you setting a trap for someone?
No, I'm not setting a trap. Love is key, and love is the greatest of all the commandments. So
you are available.
Exactly.
Okay, so MCI, if Available is ready for the first time.
Yep.
No, you do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Camido, and first time airplay Available, Camido featuring UG Official. Let's go get it.
Let's get it.
Boom, bop.
Every day he looks after his brother and chases a bus. Every day he looks after his brother, chases a bus, and learns new things. Every day he looks after his brother, chases a bus, learns new things, and gets back home. Every day he looks after his brother, chases a bus, learns new things, gets back home, and helps his mom. Phew. That's why every day he needs his cup of Milo filled with the nutritious goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa. Milo, the energy to go further.
From Nestle.
This advert is FDA approved.
I'm inventing my own dance. I was just telling Camille that this song needs to go with this
goes
move.
like that. It goes
It has
like that.
to.
You probably should put up a TikTok
I
video.
should.
Or, you know, a trailer, one of them.
Listen.
Become a challenge.
Right, I should, because for me, this is just, you know, like,
It's a vibe.
Listen, amazing song.
Yeah.
And there's something about your songs, right? You feel as though you can sing along as soon as you hear it.
Right.
I'm hearing of this song
Right.
for the first time, and I think I can sing along.
Right.
with
That's
it.
the good thing. It's good for business. You know, it's good for business. Yeah, as long as everyone can sing along and catch a vibe with it, then you know it goes global.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank
Good
you so
job.
much.
As always.
Yeah.
As always. Now, Joe, we need to hear your voice. You see, that voice that has the ladies going, right? We need to hear that voice. So if you have...
I'm ready, guys.
Yes,
Please give me the backing tracks and
give
let's
us
go.
the tracks.
Yes, guys, we're ready to sing something beautiful for you guys, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Please, Mr. DJ, give me something.
Give me something.
We're on standby.
Drop the beat.
Yeah, but yeah, special thank you. Shout outs to Caesar Sneakers. You know, ready to go? See them, they follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Because my was a one, so give me blessing. They follow me, follow me. Say them, they follow me, oh, follow me, oh. They follow me, follow me. Cause they know say my was a one, so give me blessing. They follow me, follow me. Oh, oh, na luna, oh, jipa macharapa. Magpapa wachiba magava utalakba. Ona nunya wachiba matara pano. Magpapa wachiba magava utalakba. Say me I came from a miracle. Nobody thought I would survive. Way back in my middle school, yo. My teacher tell me, boy, you so different. My whole banana na de take way. Na ba motovo na moto me. I'm a watchia, go for your badeka. With the moto me. That is why I give thanks and prayers. Oh, I say that is why I give God all the glory. Oh, I say that is why some people on the back of stop they just me. I say that is why oh la luna oh jiba majara but papa oh jiba majara oh la oh la luna oh jiba majara pano but papa oh jiba majara oh la oh no, hey. Papa worship my care for what I like. Oh na na, oh la munya, worship my jara palo. My papa worship my care for what I like. Boomba,
Boomba, boomba.
That was Hot Pursuit. I'm gonna jump into Maria. Oh no 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 no, oh no no yeah. Me don't wanna deny girl. Maria, Boomba, yeah, it goes like this. I've been around the world, me I never seen no one like you. Adore you, that's why I sing this song for you, yeah. Come give me one shot, oh, give me one shot, yeah. Maria, hey, you want more of my comedy? Cause it gets rid of your allergy. Yo, na, hey. Your leg no fit my one lappy. So you chose to wear chale for me, yeah. Oh, Charlie, my girl, don't get shame. OMG, Maria, oh, hey. Keeping you will bring me blessing. Although you they bring me blessing. Oh, baby, you they bring me blessing. OMG, Maria, na na na. Hey, like a millipede, take it slow for me. Killy, like so, go sing. Pili, I don't show you ring. Oh, na na. I call you Tinini and you come to me. Oh, give it to me and you make her eat. Oh, baby, you make my head to the sweet. Oh, it's me new that tonight. Oh, forever and ever you're mine. You and me don't want a thing like this. Continue to do me like this. Whoa. Maria, keeping you a bring me blessing. Whoa, although you they bring me blessing. Hey, baby, you they bring me blessing. Whoa, OMG, Maria. Hey, let me put my hands around you. Let me take you to my home, baby Kiki. I no go palanga le no, say Maria. Let me put my hands around ya. Let me take you to my home, baby Kiki. I no go palanga le no, hey. Cause everywhere I go, yeah. They giving you the credit, oh, yeah. Everything I do. They say now you make I do, say. OMG, Maria. Baby, you will bring me blessing. Oh, baby, you bring me blessing. Oh, baby, you bring me blessing. Boomba! Get to the next one. Yes, I. We don't want to thing, oh yeah. Yeah, we the pump an African, we the pump an African, it's a vibe, beautiful people. What's next, DJ? Let's go to the next. Come on. Yes, man. This is my song.
I hate you.
No. Yeah. Hey, what if it matter? As you they crying for my head, I don't say no be fella where you can. Mommy, boo, yeah. See, I did love you for a long time, and I never go to give up on the love. I go buy designer, yeah. Call you mommy, it's my like baby. Anything that you want, my baby. You know go suffer for this life again. Ferrari for my lover, good tissues for my lover, company for my lover, yeah. Love you, my lover. I got my daddy for my love, Yeah, I started crying for you, my love. No do cry for me. You for the wine for me, my love. Beauty sent from above. Although you bra yanko, menti muko, bra yanko, menti muko. For me do a flash like my daddy. Let me walk from ya do shaku my baby. Oh, mama banya baby. Come closer and see what I get to eat. From Ghana to Nigeria, me get the manga. Keep it straight with me, don't come do me younger. Bandela energy, take it further away from me. My baby, come chomp on my money, yo. Ferrari for my lover, Gucci shoes for my lover, company for my lover, yeah. Tommy for my lover, Gucci for my lover. I want play for my lover. I want my daddy for my lover. Pan-African TV. Go on the couch, everybody see me. See me from your house, see you from the TV. Oh. Everybody is feeling irate. Available to all the sexy ladies. Oh, how we doing? You know how we doing? Na. Oh. Boomba! Me Gucci shoes for my love. Company for my love. Boom. Right. Let's get into available. Ready? Feature UG Official. Big shout outs to UG Official. Big shout outs to the team. Oh no, me don't on that team. Hey. Special shout outs to everybody here. TikTok. Oh, TikTok. I see your videos on TikTok. Oh. And I like how you carry yourself, no insult. Oh baby, you are your brother from home. Yeah, yo. By default, oh by default, I would like to show you, I would like to show you nice and things inside me. Yeah. Oh baby, my God, I see that yo. Oh, yeah. I feel like sing with me. I feel like to you. Anytime you want me, you can. I feel that. Oh, hey, it goes like this. I feel like
let's go.
Anytime you want me, you can. Namanyado, if something they bother you, namanyado, and I go start in a fight for you. And I go start in a fight for you. Nigga, like my tamado, if I were cheap, everything by law, so we can drive away by car. And if there's a thing that I go say to you, say to you, and we go hand in hand to the end on the couch. Hey, I'll be anytime you want me, you can have me. Anytime you want me, you can have me. And this is the part we dance.
Right.
Go.
Just take it easy with me.
Hey, that's right.
Amazing stuff. My goodness. Actually, I think I need to go for some dance lessons.
Yeah.
That's one that you were doing.
It was really fun.
Amazing stuff. Look, I can't say enough. Congratulations,
Thank
Camille.
you so much.
Congratulations on this new track.
Thank you.
I promise you we are going to play it as many times as we can.
Thank you, guys.
You know that you're home, right?
Yes, this is home.
Right,
It's fun,
right,
you know.
right. So unfortunately, guys, we have to leave, because KSM is up next with the KSM show. But trust me, I'm gonna be dancing for a while now. Have a lovely evening. Don't forget to tune in. Don't go anywhere for KSM is coming up real quickly. Let me say thank you to the crew, and you guys keep this place so charged up every week. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so
George
much, everybody.
Britton.
Peace and love.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Yeah.